Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and it's Friday, and today from my personal haul we're going to do a tag. Now this is the set and a lot of people asked to see this, so today obviously I'm using the pocket, the tag, the little deer and the square which is the background, and then you've got a little tab that you pop onto the top of your tag here. I will be back on Monday to do those. So I will finish this set off and also do that house, because the house is just so sweet, but I want to use that for a card. So I've already been and die cut, and I have cut the tag. The paper that I'm using today is a digital print, and this is Vicky Bouton's Peppermint Kisses all over again, which is a lovely pinky house design. My twine is from AliExpress, yeah, baker's twine. And there's that little tab up there that you just fold over. So I hope my camera's not playing up because we've got some awful weather. So my tag is done. Right, so the pocket. This is the pocket. Now I will tell you, because I already cut it out once, and when I was running it through it was like, oh my goodness me, I put that bit in upside down. I'll show you. I got this, so I've got the die towards me like that, and I'm thinking, yay, you know, I'm going to cut that out, but it was the wrong way around. So when you put your die down on your plate like that, just remember to turn that up, because of course this is a flap that's going to flap up, so it needs to be the right way around. So just don't do what I did. Right, next you get a square die, and so I have cut a square here, and I've got the little houses because I wanted the houses to be going on in the background. But before I do that, I haven't used my sparkly pen in a while, and I just want to put a little bit on my tree. So I'm just going to sparkle this up with my pen. So easy to do. You just really gently touch the tip to your paper. If you've got one of these, you know exactly what I mean, and all that lovely sparkle just floods out. And as soon as I've done this, I will pick it up and obviously share it with you. What are you all going to be up to this weekend? I'm being nosy. I think, you know, after the calamity with the water pump, I think I'm just going to chill out and watch a vintage movie. Yeah, I'm quite in the mood for something like Barbara Stanwyck or something like that. Stella, what's it called? Stella Dallas. Yeah, that's a nice weepy. I do love my vintage films. I absolutely adore Bette Davis. All About Eve. I love Citizen Kane. I love all those, and I also love the film noir. You know, all those Pulp Fiction-y type vintage detective movies. Love those. And of course Joan Crawford, the original diva. Right, so I have got some sparkle onto there. Now you might not be able to see it, but I can, and I'm going to pick it up and share it. Let's hope we can get some light. I'm going right up to, there we go. So you've just got an extra little bit of twinkling going on. I absolutely love that pen. It is the sparkliest silver pen that you can get. It probably isn't showing up too well on camera, but in person it just looks silver. So I've added some sparkle. Right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to pop this behind. Now I already kind of like looked at the image with the paper before I put my square on and cut it out. So you can see I've got my little houses going on behind. So I'm pretty sure that pen's dry now. So I'm just going to flip that over, and I'm going to add some glue just on the edge here. Did any of you do any Labour Day shopping on AliExpress? I did. I ordered a bunch of stamps. Yes, I did. Little mini ones so that I can make some stamps using my folio die. So So I'm looking forward to getting those. Now remember to put this on upside down as well, you know, so that your houses face in the right direction. So let's just pop that there. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, because you're not going to see this bit. It's going to fold up into the pocket. So let's lift that up. There we go. We've got our little houses and we've got our trees, and I've got a bunch of glue that's oozed out, but that's going to dry clear. Now you can, if you want to, you know, go in with a marker, you could colour the deer in as well. You can just do your own thing. And I have got a little poinsettia that I made using my aluminum foil when I was doing KS Crafts poinsettia, and I might pop that down there actually afterwards, because I think that's just really sweet. I'm just going to pop that there. Right, the next thing we want to do is, we've got score lines, and you can see we've got two. Now those two score lines are so that your pocket has got a little bit of depth to it. Now my suggestion is to always fold your awkward ones first, which are your first ones, and then do the ones closer to the body after. Now you know me and my humidity, so I'm just holding this into the light so I can see it, and I just tease everything down my finger before I start committing to anything. There we go. Can you see that? So you got a little bit of depth. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to push that forward. Make sure I've got it on the line. Yes, I have. And then I'm just going to go over it with my bone folder. And then this one, I'm going to push that up. Now the reason I do it this way is because if you do it to the body first, it can be really awkward doing the second score line. I don't know whether that's a humidity thing or not, but I find mine will go all wavy and wobbly with the moisture. Right, so I've got that one, and then this one I'm going to do the first one and then the body one after. So just pop it along your finger so that you've got something to rest it on. And then I'm going to do the other one. I mean, it is scored pretty well. It's just that, as I say, I get so much water in my hair here that it forces my cardstock to go wavy sometimes. Which is why autumn and winter is so lovely. Well, it is for paper. Right, so now I've got that one. I can pop those out, and now I've got the score lines on the body. So now I'm going down to those, and I will do this one. And use my bone folder there. So the amount of depth that you get here is probably, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more than that, which is thick enough to embellish your tag if you wanted to. So now I've got this like a little box, and I'm going to run some glue and I'm going to stick that down just like that. So I'm grabbing this, little bit of glue, and then I'm going to fold that up. Make sure that you're right on the edges, and if you find that you've collapsed a bit, just use your bone folder. So there's our lovely little tag pocket. You could probably get 4 or 5 tags for the depth of this. I'm just smoothing it down, making sure that it's stuck. Oh, and I'm going to put my poinsettia on there. I'll just put a blob of glue on the bottom, and I'm going to put that there. That's going to look so sweet, just dangling from a gift bag. And then that will slide inside for your sentiment and everything to go on. I'm going to pick that up so that you can have a close-up up. Isn't that cute? Ooh, I do like that. And then pull the tag out. Little housey again. Really sweet. Right. I thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope you have an absolutely wonderful weekend. I hope your weather's brilliant, or whatever weather you desire. If it's rainy, so that you can stay in and do a load of crafting, I hope it rains. Right, have an awesome weekend. Thanks so much for joining me, and as usual, all links below. Bye.